Good morning. It's been raining all night, raining all morning. It's 7 o'clock now a.m. It's supposed to be nice out according to all the weather forecasts, but obviously it's not. It's pouring. My breakfast is over there in the UTV. There's no campfire made because it's just pouring. I'm stuck. I'm trapped in here. I've read all my book. I have another book, but it's going to be a long day if it's going to be raining like this. I could always put my hat on and run like crazy to the truck. I'll probably be sopping wet by the time I get there, but I can sit there listening to music maybe, but I don't know. That's about it. I might as well sit here and stay dry. Till later. Hello. It's like 11 o'clock now. Sure wish I'd had time to put a tarp outside. I could have sat out there at least. But I'm sitting in the tent out of the rain. I've gone out a couple times, wanting to grab my jacket because it's so cold. It's like ridiculous. It's like 11 degrees. It's summertime. The Zolio weather forecast says it's going to clear up this evening. Of course, it didn't say it was going to be raining in the first place here, but anyway. What can you do, eh? Lots of mosquitoes. Some trying to get in, some trying to get out. Well, that's all I have to say for now. See you later. Hi, it's around noon hour today. The rain has stopped. For now, I guess. Hopefully for today. I'm not going to cook on that fireplace, but I need a wood fire to cook. That's all I have brought with me. I'm going to have to rearrange those rocks. The reason I don't want to use it is who knows what was burned in that. Huh. Take a walk around. Stretch my legs. Lots of water. Lots of water in the over top of the cooking goods. Pepsi box kind of softened. I'll have to try after and get it out of there. One piece. Left my air horn way over there, so if there's a bear, I'll have to run like hell go get it. Oh, a bathtub. It's hotter. It could have a bath in there. It's a lot of rain came down. be nice to take the rafter there right now, but I'm a bit leery of it, how long this break's going to take, so maybe later. But it'd be so nice right now, like calm. Like, during the night I could hear a big bullfrog down here. Ooh, I don't know if you can catch it when I recorded. Well, let's go and rearrange your rocks around the fireplace. My yard works bucksaw. Now this little fallen tree here, I pushed it over, but it was dead already. Figured standing in the rain is better than lying in the ground in the rain. Water puddles everywhere. No shortage of flies, mosquitoes. Don't quite have enough firewood yet, but I also decided not to rebuild the fireplace. Just gonna clean it up. So I moved the metal out of it, put it in a pile over there. You can see the raindrops on the water. It started again. But this time it's lighter. I'm already outside. I don't feel like going back in that tent. So I'm going to take a little drive in the UTV. And maybe we can find some more firewood or something. It's the Weaver River again. Just around the corner, as far as you can see up there, is where we're going to be fishing eventually. Water's flowing towards us, down, underneath the bridge. Pretty good flow. All that rain was out. You can always picture throwing a cast out there, maybe later. Found some dried out looking logs. They're wet right now on the outside, but I'm gonna bring them back to camp, cut them up there. I just unloaded the firewood we got. It's still raining. So I'm gonna take a drive a little ways down the road, not far. I don't want to leave camp too far behind. Just to see what we can see. That's the way we went snooping yesterday, exploring. That's the way we came in. Just want to see if I can find more firewood. It's easy to get. Oh yeah. Should be able to get something from those piles. Just looks like a long ride to nowhere in the rain right now. I might as well just turn around and hope the rain's going to stop. I took a ride back to where I showed you yesterday, where the cement pad was, where they had a camp last winter. They left behind all these blocks. I could make use of a few of those blocks. I'm gonna pack up a few and take them. They just left them here, so. Back down by Bilky Lake. I'm gonna turn the camera on now in case there's a moose hiding down there. It just might be somebody looking to get his picture taken. Or she. Birch bark on that tree. Let's come back to that. here too. I'm just looking for birch bark that's loose in the tree. I don't want to kill a tree to take it. We have all the blocks back here, plus our regular stuff. Not all the blocks, 4 blocks. Threw my big chunk away. Oh, there's lots of birch bark back here. Big old smidgen more. Hopefully it's enough for my time here. Stay there. Okay. Boy, the flies are bad. Lucky I have neat. Well, I don't know if it's going to start this first time. Oh, everything's wet. I'm going to have some birch bark. Wow. It's so wet. Huh. I don't know if it's going to burn. Everything is soggy wet. But right now some of the birch bark's burning, so that's a start. Well, I'll let you know as things progress. It's 12:30 now. Finally, I think I won the battle against the fire. Wow, it was hard. All the wood's damp. Anyway, it seems to be going. If I can keep it going, I'm going to go and show you what I'm doing with the charging system. So I have regular 12-volt socket plug-in. Some people refer to them as cigarette lighter plug-ins. So I clamped that on my terminals of my battery. It has a little plug-in thing for the cigarette lighter to charge things. Plug in my cable, USB cable in, plug that into my handy dandy 2-battery charger. Put batteries. And you can see, I hope you can see, there's 2 orange lights, meaning they've got to be charged, which I already know. So they're going to charge now. When the lights are green, they're done, and I'll take them off charge. Hopefully the fire's hot enough to start these on fire now. He's going to dry them out. Hopefully I didn't just smother it. You can see it's still raining. Not as hard as it was, thank goodness. But it's still taking me, I don't know, 2 hours at least to get this fire to this point. It's almost to the point I could cook sausage or something on it. I'll wait a little bit longer. At least the smoke's helpful. Chases those mosquitoes away. Oh, they were bad. Still are if you leave the fire area. That rain, it's like it's trying to put out the fire all the time. It's got to be nice for tomorrow. Really want to take that raft out. Go fish and catch some walleye up there. Have them for supper. Thinking about it makes me hungry. Bit longer. That partridge has 3 little ones in the grasses there. They don't listen very well. Just trying to get them to come out. So the fire started up again, so I figured it's a good time to cook a sausage. I haven't had much to eat, just a couple cold wieners. And some beef jerky. So it took so long? Oh, here goes. Hopefully it doesn't cook and become juicy and fall off. I'll reach into that fire and grab it. Maybe. Usually I just cook a hot dog like this. I must have done it, but I don't remember doing a sausage like this. Usually just a hot dog. The sausage usually cooked in a frying pan. Hopefully it works. I'm starving. Hopefully the rain stays this low. It's still raining right now, but it's just a mist. Hopefully it stays that way. No worse. Feels like 3 days of the trip or something has been rain. But the same time last night until now, I mean, like 24 hours. Doesn't look like it's cooking, but it has to be. Like, that's very hot where it's sitting. I think I see some grease starting to dribble out now. Like I've got it inches from the fire. I mean the coals and the fire. Feels like the sky is lightening up a bit. So far the forest looks so green, beautiful. All that rain, I guess it likes that rain. I like it when I'm not here. Or in the middle of the night when I'm sleeping. I was starting to doubt it was going to rain at home. So the drip irrigation system it was half full, and I figured while jumping, I don't want it to run out. So I filled it up with town water. Well, all this rain that we've had, I wouldn't have had to fill it up with town water. Oh well. It's supposed to be spicy Italian sausage. I believe it's made in store. Sky may be lightening up. The rain's still there. This afternoon when I was passing time, I was sitting in the UTV for a while, just watching the water and listening to the rain. And you could see a couple times there was fish jump out there. I know that it's very rocky right there. Pretty shallow. So that's why I'm not going to fish out there right now without a boat. Because I know at first cast I'm going to catch a bottom and lose my lure. So I'll wait till tomorrow. Could have little bass maybe, or a pike. I don't think a walleye would come in that shallow and jump at flies. starting to look really good. The grease is all melting and dripping out of it. I haven't heard any loons out there in the water. I like loons. Hopefully there's some on this stretch of water. I think it's cooked. Oh, that smoke didn't have to come right in my face. Ah. Put it in a bag to keep it dry while I'm sitting. Good old ketchup. I sometimes put a lot more on, like sauerkraut, but I didn't bring it. This is gonna be good. It's hot. Oh, hot. Things just taste so great outdoors. By a fire, by the lake. Could be more sun, but it still tastes better. A little bit of the taste of the fire into the meat. That's good. Well, I didn't bring any paper towel. Kleenex are all in the tent. So Boy, the knees don't like sitting so low. The rain has stopped now. It's pretty nice out. See how green those trees are? It's still not really sunny. The sun is up there, but it's shining through the clouds. Tomorrow, I hope it's hot. Not too hot, but hot. The water is very, very calm. I hope it's like that when we leave in the morning. I could be blowing up the boat now, but nah, I'll wait till morning. Doesn't take long. And we'll go off, catch some walleye. The sun's still shining a bit, so it's creating a beautiful reflection on the lake. Called it a lake again, but it's actually not a lake. It's the Weaver River. I'd like to tell a story about myself, just to give it another look at myself for the last half of my lifetime. And so I can tell a little bit each day of this trip, just to tell the story. Still remember the day when I was living in Bancroft at the time, living by the tracks, and then there was a river, the York River, behind us. And one day there was a set of bamboo fishing poles came in the delivery service. It was something that my parents had ordered off the TV back in the days of the old black and white TVs, and it came in. It was just regular bamboo poles, like there was no reels on them. You cast the line into the water, and it came with a little tackle too, so you could use some of that. And you'd cast that out into the water and just pull the line back in if you caught a fish. We weren't allowed to fish in the York River because it was a pretty big river and we were only very little, unless there was an adult with us down there. But we did fish it when the adults were with us. And other times I remember my dad taking us out. Like, it's an old highway, right? And then they built a new highway beside it and left the old part in where it crossed the river. So we'd drive down there and cast out into the water, and we'd catch sunfish, and lots of them. So we had lots of fun bringing them in, and it was just type of family entertainment. When I was older, my dad and I went on many fishing trips and little lakes in the bush, and he never had a truck. He always had a car, and he had a little box trailer. And to begin with, we had a little wooden boat, and we'd bring that wooden boat with us into various little lakes, and I would row. I didn't mind rowing. Felt good. Give me good exercise. Plus, I got my chance to cast, believe me. So I rowed the boat around, and my dad would fish from the boat. Then he traded the boat in. Well, I don't know if he traded it in or it just got sold. But anyway, he got a new boat. It was from Simpson Sears, a 12-foot aluminum. And he got a little 3.5 Esca from Canadian Tire. 3.5 horsepower. And so that was the new combination. It was just fantastic. So we fished for that with that boat and motor for many years. And among all that, I had a rubber raft that I bought from an army surplus store, and it was real rubber. It cost me $50 back then. And I loved that too, because I could just sit in the bottom of the boat and paddle myself around. I was about 17, 18. I could paddle myself around and catch walleye. And then after that, I got a job underground in the mine, and then now I got a few dollars. So I bought a 14-foot, and it was a used boat, but really good shape. A 14-foot boat with a 9.5 horsepower Johnson motor. And I love that boat. It just was a perfect combination. I could seem to go fast, I could go slow. Lots and lots and lots of fish I caught with that boat. My dad's birthday was December the 20th. And he passed away in 1988. But I still feel him with us, like today. Whenever I'm out in the boat fishing, camping, I still remember him being, like, he feels like he's here. I hope that his spirit is not just following me around, but it feels like he's with me here. And just, well, my friends, it's time for me to start gathering stuff up and everything and putting it away for the evening. And I'll say good night one more time in the tent before I'm actually going to go to sleep. Even though I didn't do that much extraneous labor today, it's still tiresome. So I'll see you later. Well, it's time for bed. I'm in the tent. It's not raining outside. It's kind of nice outside, but the sun is setting. Within 10 minutes or so, it'll be dark. So see you in the morning.